Hello everybody and welcome back to Tonga, where we are almost out of the danger zone, actually, and we're going to be able to start spreading here quite soon. Quite quickly, in fact. I mean, we're spreading, but we're going to be able to really ramp it up pretty soon. We have already tripled in size. Wave of obscurantism, huh? Do we want to lose prestige? I mean, is that going to do anything to us right now? Not really. I don't care about prestige right now. We will later. But not, well, maybe not even. We might be beyond prestige by then. I do want to continue developing Fiji up. Turanga attacked, but of course, we won. I'm going to go ahead and poke our nobility estate at this point for military support. And can we do anything else? No, we cannot. But let's go ahead and get Fiji upgraded to level 6. There we go. That will help our income just a little bit more. And of course, when Turanga gets settled here, that's going to be a big deal. It starts off 6 and 6. So theoretically, once we get Fiji and Tonga up to that point, because once we get our next admin tech, we're going to start developing our admin in these two locations, pushing for like 10 and 10. And then we'll just, well, we'll see. Maybe that doesn't happen. Livestock in Turanga, huh? Okay. That's fine. Oof. They were close to beating us there. Let's go ahead and bump up our army maintenance very slightly to about there. So we have just a little bit more. We can continue debasing our currency, of course, and that's probably going to be what we're going to do to continue to fund this until Turanga is finished. It's over halfway already, so that's great. So let's go ahead and do 1, 2, 3 more debasements. When can we do our next debasement? July? Okay, because I want to build a church. Yeah, we were much better off there. Ooh, plus 100 population in Turanga. That's huge. That is huge. 664. We're 2/3 of the way there. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade Fiji again. There we go. Fantastic. And very soon, we're going to be in a situation where we are stable financially. We're at negative 0.37 now, and that will be changing very soon. Unhappiness amongst the peasantry. We rule as we see fit. We have no actual reason to have positive stability right now. It's kind of weird. Like, it's not possible to have unrest right now. It's fine. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and debase our currency 2 more times. Actually, yeah, we'll leave it like this. 1463, 1 July. Okay, we'll need to leave it like this for now, because I don't want to spend and go into debt. Let's go ahead and root out the tiniest amount of corruption, though. There we go. Extremely minuscule. Okay, there we go. We are now at 918 settlers in Turanga. 922. We will be there very shortly. When can we debase again? 1 July? That's real soon. Let's go ahead and debase. Fantastic. And now, our highest base tax is going to be in not in Fiji, in Tonga, right? That's where we want to build this. Let's see here. No, not development. I want buildings. Where are buildings? Here's buildings. Yeah, 0.13 in Tonga. That will get us almost even. And once Turanga finishes, we will be even. And there it is. Going back down to speed 3. And we can make this into a state, and we absolutely should do that. And we should core this, and we absolutely should do that. Okay, and now we are officially making money even whilst colonizing, right? So what else do we got down here? We've got a 1,000 here with 8 development. That seems good. We'll go ahead and send that, and we'll march on in there. And now that we have a decent amount of money coming in, we can crank up our army maintenance. We can't go all the way to full, looks like, because it costs us 2 to run a colony, right? So I think that's okay to leave that there, for now anyway. Once this starts up, here in a couple of months, we'll need to change it. 1.97, that's incredibly close. And we're still paying 0.24 extra per month. So we're positive. Fantastic. So that means that we can start putting spare money, or some of our spare money, into rooting out corruption now. And get rid of all of this corruption that we built up. How much of that can we do? Well, not a whole lot. I want to keep it somewhat positive, so something like that-ish. Ooh, admin power. Yeah, I'll take it. Excellent. So, of course, we're going to be hard-pressed to settle, like, this one for now, but as we go further down on New Zealand, this will be easier and easier. We can do a government reform, and I think we probably should. Let's see here. We could go to plutocracy. Or we could just strengthen the nobility, or we could curtail noble privileges for the national tax modifier, and that's what we're doing. We require money. So what's that going to do to our finances? Okay, that's a healthy amount of gain right there. I'm okay with this. We could also spend down our inflation, but I'm hesitant to spend admin power right now. Of course, our corruption is increasing the amount that we need to spend on our tech, right? So that's a little awkward. But it'll be fine, I'm sure. So let's go ahead and upgrade Fiji a little bit further. Like that. Since we're currently losing money. And then we'll get our admin caught up in both of these locations once we get our tech. Turanga we're not going to bother developing at all. That's plenty good. Like, it's already at 13 development. That's fine. Our next target might be Samoa. It depends on how our tech is going. Because, I mean, it's a lot easier to colonize Samoa. Oh, that's 4,000. I mean, we could head to, like, New Caledonia or something. 100 there? That would be super easy. But we need to be doing this as quickly as possible. We need to be constantly colonizing. And rushing this admin tech. Which reminds me, when can we get more admin tech? We can ask for a contribution from the Merchant Guild now, but we're not going to do that. 1469 is when we can get admin tech. We should have our tech by then, realistically. And we're banking Diplo tech for a very specific purpose, in fact. So I realize that we have a lot of Diplo power right now, but we are banking that specifically to dump it into ideas very quickly. Specifically, Quest for the New World plus Colonial Ventures is the idea. So we would need 800 plus corruption for that. So that's exciting. We're currently making 0.32. Let's go ahead and throw a little bit more into rooting out corruption. About like that. And as we continue making more and more money doing this, we'll root out more and more corruption until that's all gone. But we are now profitable, so that is fantastic. Of course, this is going to go pretty slow, so I'm going to go ahead and bring it back to speed 5 for now. We're going to be able to... Oh, our general died. We should get a new one of those. Actually, let's get one from our nobility instead. We need to give them a diet first. Their influence still isn't high enough. Exciting. We'll have to do it the old-fashioned way. Unfortunate. I mean, technically, I suppose we probably didn't need a general here. Shouldn't have done that. Oh well. It'll have to do. Okay, so we are losing money again, of course, because we just took a native attack. But we are specifically deciding to take native attacks for this. Look at that, 55 per year. That is huge. Ooh, we could get admin power. And we're doing that. I'm totally taking the admin power. Tropical wood is disappearing, huh? Well, that's no good. That is no good at all. Put a stop to it. Especially since that's basically the only thing we produce. I mean, I guess we produce fish here, tropical wood here, and cattle here. Ooh, we could gain 50 population here. Or we could gain 200 population here. I don't think we can handle it. I don't think we can handle 2 colonies, and I don't think we can handle the 5,000 natives here. We need to just gain 50 pop for free. That would just cause more problems than it would solve. But we should be able to spend military power here in just a moment. There, huh? Fascinating. One more month. And get our production up to 9. And then we'll do the same thing one more time. I'm not worried about military tech right now, although I will be later. But we're only power developing Fiji and Tonga. Nothing else. We should be awfully close to getting our tech, right? 810 required. Oof. That's a little distressing. And I mean, a lot of that is our corruption, but we don't really care about that beyond this particular tech, right? So we could get innovativeness. Or we could lose the no innovativeness that we have, and let's do that. So we're gaining 4 per month. We need 816 now, so in about a year and a half is when we're looking at being able to do this. Well, we'll have our dip power by then, for sure. Unless I develop in Fiji again. This would be the last one, though. And then we'll develop in Tonga a little bit. Realistically, we should probably just stop putting military power into this and just wait for admin power to go in. Like, I think that's probably the best idea. 648 here. And hey, we can get marketplace. Okay. I'm not going to do that. We are specifically saving the diplomatic power for something else. But now we can get national ideas. And that is both a 2% production efficiency and a huge deal. Do we grab expansion? We would get a colonist and a merchant, and a global settler increase there. This is a better global settler increase. We don't need conquistadors and explorers just yet. Let's grab expansion first. Okay. Wait, no. What am I talking about? Don't do that. We need exploration because we saved up our dip power. What am I talking about? I have no idea. Okay. Oh, I believe we can now demand admin support? Yeah, we can indeed. We need their influence higher, though. That's fine. And then the Merchant Guild, we could demand Diplo. We could grant them monopoly charters. They still need more influence than that. Okay. Fair enough. They'll get there. Okay, so in order to get our second colonist, we now need a little bit more time. Not a lot. Losing sailors, I don't care. That is perfectly fine. Let's just get that second colonist ASAP. We're going to have a hard time running a second colonist, of course. There's no doubt about that. But theoretically, we should be able to support it relatively soon. This would be our next location that we defend. And we could theoretically move this back and forth between the two positions easily enough, right? Just keep an eye here. Or we could recruit one more guy, one more regiment here, and just send a regiment to each side, but that would cost more money, and I'm not okay with that. Okay, 838 here. We're getting there. We're getting there. And we should have enough for this tech, or rather for this idea, very, very soon. Also, we can go ahead and spend up our admin here. And I'm going to do that too. That's going to delay our colonist, but that's okay. We don't have the money for a second colony right now anyway. However, it is time to put in a cut here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and next episode we will continue our inexorable spread. Subscribe for more, and I will see you all next time.